there's a line in one of my songs that says, "I want to howl just like Ginsberg," and
drink like Kerouac.
Yeah, and drink just like Kerouac. And the reason, you know, that kind of influenced me is, I guess I could say the influence it had on me was his passion for life. Just the word howl, it just sounds like you're screaming, you know, it comes from within. And this album represents that.
I got chips upon my shoulders. I got monkeys on my back. I got a howl just like Ginsberg. I'm gonna drink like Kerouac. I don't believe in angels. I don't love Jesus. That boy is still in the grave. Feet and ones pushing a daisy. I don't believe in angels. I don't love Jesus. That boy is still in the grave. Feet and ones pushing a daisy. I got a howl. I got a howl.
What the world doesn't understand is that, you know, we don't just come out once. We have to come out every single day. And that's something that we have to live with. And it's, you know, it can wear on you. It's a hard thing to do. So we develop thick skins. We become tough people. We can, you know, handle a lot in the world. And it's because of having to have this constant reminder on your shoulder every day. On the one hand, it seems very unfair, but, you know, what's fair in the world? It's the world that we live in. So it's something that we just have to deal with. And I think it makes us who we are, very strong people.
But I'm really struck by this song, that's why I keep getting more affiliated, that's why I'm getting back to it. I really see a very close similarity to it in the idea in Patty Griffin's song, Tammy. And she's like, you know, you pull out the gun and you blew yourself away. And you say she held tightly till her fingers bled around that gun on her dress, bitter tears streaming down her face. She couldn't do it, she put it down.
So, you know, I think a lot of
anthem
people,
of independence.
that's exactly what it is. A lot of people, you know, can relate to that. I think everybody, as a human being, you go through that. You have to go through this metamorphosis of, you know, conversion into becoming the person that you ultimately are, or were born to be. So everybody goes through this, and some people don't make it, some people do. Most of us probably do, unfortunately. Anyone who's well read would understand that, oh, this is a quote from Oscar Wilde. Our flower is eaten by the worm of truth is actually directly from one of his poems. And, you know, that line in itself to me says, you know, the truth, the worm of truth is the worm that is taking you out of this cocoon of love that you might be in at the moment, but, you know, soon to put you back into the reality of the world, which the world does not really care for us that much as gay people. Let's see, what do I hope that they would come away with? Feeling challenged, like they want to listen to it again. Feeling like it did something to them, you know? Feeling like somehow whoever this artist is, whatever this music is, it did something to them, and they want to hear it again. They want to hear hear what is this person saying, because I think I might relate to this. I think I can understand this. I think I feel the same things.
Can you talk about how landscape influences your songwriting? Because you wrote every song on the album, you didn't even co-write, you wrote them all by yourself, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So tell me a little bit about that, if it's even an influence.
It is. New York has a different effect on, I think, any kind of artist because of the way that a person lives here, the kind of life that you have here. It's very different than most cities in the country. It's different because you're really on a street level with people every day. You know, you're not sheltered by a car. You're actually out in the street running into people that you don't know every day. So you're faced with, you know, life in a much different way. You see the full spectrum here. You know, getting on the subway, you'll see a homeless person next to a man in a business suit who works down on Wall Street. So you see a pretty wide variety, and it has an effect, I think, on you as an artist because you are exposed to a big world, you know, unlike maybe living in a smaller town or you know, a different kind of city. So I think New York really has an effect on people. That's a good word.
Religion.
I am interrogating those ideas because those ideas have failed me personally. I personally feel like religion is the great evil in the world. I think that more harm, more wrongdoing has been done in the name of religion in the world than any other, you know, group or idea. People kill in the name of God throughout history and continue to do that. I think you have to be an individual. That's how you can become a self-thinker and intelligent and
How do you think somebody who's interested in your music but maybe they don't quite get with your ideology, what would you say to that?
Well, you know, I mean, I can't convert someone, just like, you know, someone may wish to convert me into something different, you know, that's probably not possible. You know, I mean, on the one hand, we can't take it all too seriously, it is just music, and, you know, I write what I write. On the other hand, you know, I definitely have a side of me, which is, you know, I don't really care. If they don't like what I have to say, if they don't like my ideas as a free person, I think that, you know, you can go to hell.
Fuck it. Oh, stop. Fucked up. Sorry, one more time.
it's a song about all of us, basically. For me to write that, I kind of had to stand out of it and approach it as a bystander watching this group of people in a very proud way. So that song basically comes from that point of view, watching this group of people and how they live their lives and what they do with them. They're very free and they appear to be, very fulfilled. And that's kind of, that's what the song is about. That's my approach on it. And I, of course, obviously I do include myself in this song.
You've had 2 different record deals, correct?
Yes.
As a solo artist. And this album currently, you're doing it independently
I am,
at this point. What's that do for you? Does it give you creative freedom? Does it give you, does it represent your stance on the music business? Tell me a little bit more about why,
Recording without a record label tied to you is a very freeing way to record. It's the way that I worked before I ever got involved with record labels. And it's a really creative way to work. You can do whatever you want. You don't have someone who is writing the check, pay for this, telling you which direction you need to go and what they think is going to sell and that sort of thing. I think in the world today, you don't necessarily need to be involved with the label so much as you had to in the past. There are so many different avenues nowadays. There's great distribution that an artist can get without being tied to a record label. In the most basic form, I think that it has to be good music. Otherwise, nobody's going to want to listen to it. Nobody's going to really care. So you have to start somewhere. You have to start with, music that people can relate to, music that's catchy, whatever, But that's not enough for me. I have to take it further than that. So I definitely like to have fun with my writing on the one hand, but there's also a very, serious side to me as an artist and as a person. And for me, that has to come out in the music. It has to be a part of what I write.
Okay, let's try one.
Okay.
I'll just follow you.
Okay. We rolling? I died that day. I went away. I know you loved me. Life pulled me here. Truth and transcendence. I know you loved me. Sometimes the building crumbles.
I'm happy here. I found some light.